Watch
Moderation.
your face. It might take a picture
Yeah.
of your face.
It was telling me about moderation. Thanks. Is it going? I can't.
Good afternoon, folks. Here we are at the Holland Strong Derby in Wilton, Maine. So we're gonna do a little bit of live action. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. There's a lot to see in terms of people out here, but there's not a lot to see in terms of fish out here.
No. We got a couple togue this morning, small. Couple white perch, small.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No one's chasing anything right now.
Nothing. Nobody is at all.
No. It was snowing like heck when we got here, and
I know the
now
ride.
it's sunny and windy and cold.
I know the ride in was kind of horrible.
It was harrowing. We survived.
It was horrible this morning.
Yeah, it was. So we pulled a trap. I've been jigging. There's fish there. They're just not interested. What have we got? Like nearly 18 inches of ice.
Yeah, about 18 inches of ice.
There's a ton of people out here.
I mean, definitely if you're gonna go place, check it for yourself just to be safe.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
I don't know what it says. I can't probably read it without my glasses.
Just see if there's anybody that
Let us know what you're doing today.
Yeah.
You out on the ice? You sitting home? Snow blowing your yard? We got way more snow than we thought we were going to. That's it. All right, let's move this around and see a little of what's going on. Got people everywhere. Cars, trucks, everything. Not a flag to be seen. I can't guess how many people are out here, but there's a lot. This is the last year for this. This derby will not be taking place again. This is it. It was for 10 years, I guess. And this is year 10.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on the chat.
Nothing.
Nothing in the chat right now.
Nothing on this line either. We went around and checked bait, moved things up and down, look at the sonar. It's all right. It's bright and sunny, pressure's going up. Kind of what you expect. Tomorrow is going to be horrible. It's going to be way below zero. So we're going smelting.
Yeah, we're gonna go on the river instead.
Yeah, we're going to do our snowmobile ride that we had planned last weekend, but it's even colder. So we said we'll just sit in the nice smelt shack on the river and see if we can catch some smelts.
Take some food.
Yeah, have a good time inside with this heat.
Only one little catastrophic failure.
Yes, we had a failure, and this almost didn't happen. Go ahead.
The auger, you drill so many holes, it's probably a good thing to get new blades.
Yeah.
And I thought I could sharpen the blades last night, but I think I rounded the edge of the blades and it was not drilling any holes. So I had to call the Robbins Bait and Tackle and Jay, and I said, hey, I need some blades, and she goes, I have some.
Thank God.
All right, I'll be there.
We must have messed around with it for 45 minutes. You're like, oh my God, we got up at 2:30 in the morning, bought all this bait, bought all these tickets, got all the way out here in a snowstorm. And it didn't look like we were going to be able to do it, but
yes.
Thank God she had some. I mean, otherwise we probably would have had to order them. It would have been days. We've had a lot of auger problems, but in reality, how long are those blades supposed to last?
Yeah, I mean, if we don't drill, I'm not exaggerating, over 200 holes a season, I mean,
Oh, I'm
with
sure.
that. So, I mean, we drill a lot of holes.
Yeah, well, if we go ice fishing on average 40 times a year, if we only drilled 10 holes, that would be 400. But
Yeah.
we move all the traps around and drill more holes, so it's probably more like 700-800. Yeah, that's crazy. So we got new ones. We'll just have to think ahead next year. Like midwinter, we're gonna need new blades.
Yeah.
No flags, huh?
No flags.
Come on.
A lot of four-wheelers. Cars.
There's more cars than flags out here.
I think everybody from Franklin County is on this pond today.
Yeah. I would say so. Yeah, this is a wicked popular event. There's usually the news. It's usually on the news.
Yeah, it was on the news this morning. I think
Oh, was that?
MTW or whatever it is, News Channel 8.
Yeah.
Man, that wind's picking up.
Yeah.
It's got to.
Yeah, like by 2 or 3, it's gonna be, I don't know, 30 miles an hour, making the wind chill like 0 or something.
We got some people watching.
So I did, I think, set my record on togue this morning. Record smallest, I think it was about 8 inches. I was a little surprised to pull that up.
Buca's Outdoors is asking, hey there, how's the fishing? Well, the fishing's a little slow.
6 flags, but it's been, what, I don't know what time it is now. It must be like 11, and we haven't had one for like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
So.
it is a little slow, so we're up and down,
Yeah.
you know.
You'll have to take the camera on a snowmobile ride so they can see.
The snowmobile ride. We'll do that. We can do that here in a minute.
Yeah. You just take that. It's on secure, so should be fine. Just can't go too far. You gotta stay on eyesight of your traps.
Yes.
Don't mess around with breaking the law.
No, you get caught with unintended traps.
Yeah, it's not
They
great.
kind of frown on that here in the state of Maine.
Oh, somebody got a flag over there on shore. It's the first one I've seen in quite some time.
Yes. What's a flag?
Yeah, I know. I did great on togue. What day did I go out? Wednesday?
You went out Wednesday?
Wednesday, yep. I went out. I haven't put the video out yet, but didn't have a lot of flags, but I got 3. They weren't super long, like 18 inches, but they were really fat football toes.
They were like a football toe.
Yeah. That's what we want today, but
I'd like to get one like 24, 25 inches today.
yeah. I don't know if there's even any on the board yet. A little while ago, it was like a 13-inch brookie and a salmon at 18 maybe.
Yeah.
That was
It was
it.
a salmon at 18.
Yeah. That was it.
Must be a hobo salmon.
Probably. They do get some big ones in here. I've heard of that. This pond is not the easiest pond to fish. We used to live nearby, and I'll tell you, it took us a while to figure it out.
Yes.
We would get skunked, or we'd get one salmon or something, but now most of the time we come here, we do quite well. Today being an exception, but it's not over yet. Anything coming across here.
Happy Campfireville Farm. Good morning to you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, thank you.
Just keep trying.
We do,
Oh, shoot.
you know, we love putting up the content for you guys. It's just fun. We enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
You know, like Friday night comes around, where are we going this weekend?
Yeah.
Let's go here. I mean, there's some places we want to go. Realistically, I don't think we're going to hit them all this year.
No, it's going to be February. Oh, it is February.
It is February.
Dang. It's February, and like, how many places on our list of where we want to go have we gone?
Like, I wanted to go to Suncook this year. Chamberlain was another place that we
Yeah.
wanted to check out.
Yeah, but it's also hard to get time off.
Yeah.
It's just not, I mean, you can do it in a weekend, but you're not going to get a whole lot of fishing time
No.
when you have to drive 5 or 6 hours, snowmobile in and set up. But still got a couple months.
And was it the Burke's Outdoors? You guys are up in Millinocket fishing?
Oh, sweet. Yep.
How is it up there this year? How's the ice conditions in Millinocket?
If we got 18 here, I'm thinking you guys got more. Maybe I'm wrong.
What is that, Millinocket Lake?
There's that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Pemadumcook Chain of Lakes is across and goes down. Which is that's on our list too this year.
Yeah.
And next weekend's out.
There you go, yeah, Millinocket Lake.
Yeah.
Kelly, yes, we will have a good day. You too.
Yeah, next weekend we're doing another smelt trip, and we have to snowmobile in to check out where we're going to camp because that's the following weekend.
Millinocket has 19 plus inches of ice.
Nice.
Better than last year, huh? Last year, you just couldn't find safe ice.
Oh, it was
And it
rough.
just, like, we had to walk into this place last year,
Yup.
and there's no way I would have brought my vehicle out last year.
No.
And a lot of people think with the ice, your white ice is your safe ice. It's not.
No.
They call it honeycomb ice, and
It's got air bubbles.
that has
It's
a lot of
not-
air bubbles.
not as
Believe it or
great.
not, that black ice that you can see, I know it's like, oh my goodness, that's kind of
I know.
scary, but that's your good ice.
That is. That's solid.
Sebec Lake,
Oh, yeah, we did
Beyond the Grid, Outdoors Living. They just asked if we did
Sebec.
Sebec.
We
Lake
did Sebec
or-
once, and everyone told us it was called Slowback. Well, we didn't have a slow day. We got a lot of togue. The game warden came by, and she was like, "You guys are killing it," and took pictures of us with our fish because it was just very unusual. I don't remember how many we caught, like at least a dozen. And apparently, that's very unusual.
That is.
That's one we'd like to go back to. We didn't have a snowmobile then, so we were very limited. That's a big lake, and we couldn't walk that far with all our stuff.
We have never tried the Bower Bank side.
No, we have not gone that way. We only went in the other way.
There's even cars out here today, believe it or not.
People are whizzing by in little cars.
Kelly, we're gonna try. We're trying everything we can. And another
Yeah.
thing we like to do is we fish a lake or a pond. We use the bait that's in it. So if there's
Yeah.
smelts, we use smelts. If there's shiners, we'll use shiners. Yes, and these smelts are expensive this time of year,
Yeah.
but if you're in it, you want to catch good fish, you gotta really use the fish that are
What they eat.
what they eat.
That was our problem the first few times we came here. We used shiners. I mean, that was one of our problems. We didn't know what we were doing. We do now. Thank goodness.
We do. Kyle, you're bringing the pizza, buddy.
Yeah, somebody wants to bring pizza.
Kyle, my cousin Kyle.
You can
Remember
bring
last
pizza,
weekend?
yeah.
Maybe we could get Uncle Ernie to bring some pizza for us. I'll have to give him a call.
Yeah, I'll put in the order and he can pick it up and bring it out. I mean, it's cold out here. We could use some hot pizza.
150 feet deep. That is deep.
Where's that?
I think they were talking about up there, Sebec.
Oh, is it that deep?
Yeah. We are gonna try a place called up in Aquasic, and we're gonna try that here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And they say that is a phenomenal fisheries for lake
togue,
trout,
yeah.
togue. So definitely gonna try that.
Yeah, some real big ones come out of there.
But you have to be careful because your northern zones and stuff, it's just you have to use dead bait. You can't take the bait out on the ice if it's alive. You
That's
have to
right.
kill it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Not everyone realizes that in the North Zone, if it doesn't say S11, it's dead bait only. So I've just been saving some smelts.
Definitely would take an Uber today with a snowmobile because I could go for some food. That was from Burke's Outdoors. They was saying that. Get an Uber on the sled. Kelly, you live in Montana. How's the weather in Montana today?
That's one place we haven't been.
No, I'd love to get out there and do some fly fishing.
Yep.
Oh, that would be fun.
Someday.
What are they? Was it cutthroats?
Those steelheads.
Steelheads.
I think they have steelheads there.
Yeah, steelheads. I would love to get on. One of my old senior managers, big boss for the company I work for, he goes, man, those steelheads. He was showing me pictures. So like, wow, I'd love to get on one of them.
Yeah.
You might go ice fishing. I hope you catch something.
Yeah. Let us know.
That was from Kelly.
We're always curious.
Definitely, if you do that. I mean, hope you guys all like our content that we put out.
We do our best. We're not
professionals, but we have fun what we do.
We're not videographers.
Kyle, can you bring that Domino's pizza, please?
I'll put it in the order. Tell me where you want to pick it up, what town. I got the app.
I'll give you $1.99 for fuel.
$1.99. Well, I'd say we need to come up with a new plan here, but I don't know. I don't know if anything's going to get much activity.
So the Camperville farm was just asking how many we caught today. We've got 2 togue, small togue,
and 2 white perch.
2 white perch. I had one out earlier that I went to set to hook. I felt it tug, then that was it. No more tuggy.
And that was definitely a bigger one. You could tell.
Kelly says it's warm and coldish.
Huh.
We've got it's been cold here this year.
It's been really cold.
We're not getting the snow, but we've definitely got the cold this year.
No.
They're saying down in the below 0 tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Again.
Oh yes. Well, if you're over in Jay today, swing on by, check out the Holland Strong. They got merch and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, and
a lot going on here.
It goes to a good cause. You know,
yeah,
that was
right.
Their son unfortunately got in a car accident or something. No,
he sank on a ship.
Sank on a ship, fishing boat, and this is just a memorial for him. All proceeds doesn't go back to them. They actually give it to good organizations.
Yeah, I can't remember all of the stuff they're doing. There was something. I looked at the website and saw it.
They're putting in an ice rink over this way, okay?
I thought it was a tennis court.
Tennis court? Maybe
so
that's what it is.
They're doing. All good stuff. And there's a lot of giveaways. They said they had over 100 raffle prizes. I bought 30 tickets. We'll see if we get anything.
Beyond the Great Outdoors Living, thank you for checking out. Please, everybody, if you can tell your friends, like, subscribe, because it does help us.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, right now we are trying so hard to get our watch hours up.
Yeah.
Because that's just
more watch hours. Helps us to be able to produce more.
If you see something you like, let us know. We'll try it. We will definitely try it. The 100,000, you said the 1,000 subs, yeah. Definitely, I mean.
We had a hard time getting up to that. But then once we did, it was like it just flew. We just started getting more and more subscribers. We had a couple things go viral, like millions of views.
Kyle, no flags? What is going on, buddy? They're up on South Pond today fishing, he said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be kind of a lousy day.
It's awful bright too.
It's bright and the pressure's going up a lot.
We
so.
love to fish when it's overcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes right before a snowstorm.
That's awesome, yes.
We was up to Porter Lake last year.
Oh, this
Kind
was
of a
good
funny
one.
story, and I'll tell it here. So we was up there, we fished all day, we were getting flags after flags, and we was having a good day. I looked, I'm like, Sarah, looks like we're gonna get a thunderstorm. She's like, no
It's
way.
January,
It's
like, no.
January. We're not gonna get a thunderstorm, and God be told, here comes the thunderstorm, and I'm in the middle of the lake up there, and it's thundering and lightning, and I never seen so many flags go off in my life.
And we didn't want them. We wanted to get the heck off the ice. I didn't want to be out there in a thunderstorm. Bad idea.
It wasn't.
But when 7, 8 flags are up, you got to do something about that. Yeah, that was definitely one of our most unique ice fishing experiences.
It was. Kyle, I don't know if you saw it, Sarah went up to Clearwater the other day and got on some nice toad.
Yeah, I didn't put the video out yet, but
We took Kyle and my uncle out. Kyle's my cousin and his dad, my uncle Dan, and we went up to Clearwater, a couple weeks ago?
yeah.
And nothing. It's
Every
like,
time we take people, it goes poorly. And then when we go, it's like amazing. And we tell people, no, the fishing's really great there. And they go with us.
we're trying, Kelly, we're trying to get that bite.
Yeah, I'll go around and with the sonar and just look and see if I see any fish activity. Move them around accordingly.
I was wondering if you guys got onto some pike last weekend.
Did they?
Yeah,
Well, that's good.
he said he got some big pike. What was your biggest for that? I'd like to try it, but it's changing all the gear over.
If we had another set of traps,
Yeah.
that would be one thing. Which, another year we probably will. And add something here, there, every year. Next year, we're definitely on the list as a new sonar, a better one.
Yeah,
That thing, sometimes it doesn't function.
I'd like to go, and you tell me your guys is what you think, because those live scopes are, they're so nice. They're pricey though.
Yeah.
They're pricey, and I know some states they're thinking about going away from those live scopes because it's a disadvantage. They want to go back to the old school of fishing, of figure it out yourself when you're out there.
Like make them illegal?
Well, that's what they're thinking.
Really? Huh. Better get one while we can.
So Kyle said they got a couple 30 inches and around 10 pounds. That's
pretty good.
That is good.
Yeah. That's a good fight. I've only caught pike open water, which is fun.
Yes, that live scope, I've seen a lot of people. So hopefully Sarah's doing her second part of her main guide, because she is a main guide now. She does recreation, but she wants to go in so we could do some guided ice fishing trips next year. With that, so the live scope, we bought the snowmobile last year, but those, like I said, those live scopes.
Yeah, that would be. I want to have something like that before we take people out. I mean, this is okay, but
It is. My long-term goal is they have these campers now, and it has the TVs, it has the underwater cameras, and I'd love to have one of those kind of campers. A friend of mine that follows our YouTube, he sent me one probably about a month ago. Hey, what about this? I'm like, I'd love to have one of those. But
yeah, that would be so much fun. You gotta have good ice like this though for it.
I'd love
No
to.
years like last year trying to take something like that out.
Yeah. Another place we would mind ice fishing is the Great Lakes. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
If you guys have a derby or want to get with us, we do go out with some people.
Yes.
And we actually took a local out in the community. Her son turned 16, and we took him out ice fishing. We had a blast.
Yeah.
Don't be shy to come out with us. I mean,
Yeah.
we're far from pros, but we do have a little bit of knowledge.
We try to have fun.
We do. Sorry, I'm trying to look and see the comments on here, so I'm not trying to turn my back, but trying to watch the traps at the same time.
Yeah. I was hoping while we were live we'd get a flag. Or 2 or 3, but I don't see one anywhere.
No. Everyone's bunking down into their shacks.
Yeah.
Like I said, it is getting a little chilly, but
Yeah.
not too bad.
Yeah.
Remember the time we went up to, what did we go up there? And that morning was like minus 23.
Wyman Lake.
Wyman Lake. Oh my goodness, that was such a cold morning.
That was rough, and I'm the one who sets the traps because he's kind of rough on the bait. Take my hands out, get them wet, putting a smelt on, and I'd have to go warm up for like 10 minutes after every trap. That was a day.
Burke's Outdoors, we love the North Maine woods.
Yes.
Cliff Lake during the summer.
I love Cliff Lake.
We get up in there, up in the Allegas, up to, what's it, Churchill Dam.
Yeah.
We love getting in there. Definitely, we'd love to catch up with you and do some ice fishing or regular summer fishing.
Yep.
I actually met a good guy, Steve Pete.
Yes, that's his name.
Steve. And Steve, he's the hot dog man. During bird season, out there, you're out bird hunting on North Maine Woods. He's just out there and he has hot dogs and going.
Oh, hey.
He's a good guy. If you see him, he's a good guy. He really is. He's got onto some big fish this year already.
Oh, really?
Up in the North Maine Woods. He's got onto some 5-6 pounders.
I wonder where he's fishing. Is he going to tell? Probably not.
No problem. It is what it is. Up to 21 people.
Nice.
Nice. We like it.
My door's not shut. Thank
Door's
you.
not shut.
Now it is. What'd you think, darling?
Well, I might have to cut a hole in the ice and go swimming and see if I can chase a couple of these fish.
I don't know if you really want to do that today. Running in the wind, it might not feel good. Geez, I bought 2.5 dozen smelts. If we don't get some activity, we're gonna have a whole lot left over.
Burke Outdoors, you ever fly fish Ripogenis Dam? I went up there and slayed the salmon up there, and they weren't small salmon.
No, those were pretty nice.
Those were 18, 19-inch salmon.
I stood on the bridge and watched them.
That is a fly fishing only.
Yeah, that's really regulated, and to keep the salmon, I think they have to be something like 22 inches. I can't remember.
It's so, because they come out of Chesuncook.
Yeah, and Ripogenis Lake.
And Ripogenis Lake, and they're so overpopulated. I mean, they want you to take a bunch out of there during the.
Yeah, but not from the river below the dam.
No.
No, that's different. Woo! This is a little windy.
Burke's Outdoors. They said they love to fly up there, and yep.
Nice.
Mattagamut Wilderness. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
we went up there.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yep. And yeah, because there used to be bowling camps up there. We went down there, and there's some really nice sections of river going down towards the camps. I think that closed, didn't it?
I think Bowen Camps did.
I think it did.
That was a nice camp. Some of those were back from 1895.
Yeah, the cabins. It was nice.
It was a logging camps back in the day, but we had a chance 2 years ago to manage a camp, and I should have done it. I backed out, but
He did, and I was all in. He backed. That's all right. You gotta both be in.
yeah.
It doesn't work if one's in. Whew.
A little chilly.
We're a little chilly out here.
people that are watching that do any ice fishing, I know we've asked on our videos about the diesel heaters. I'm gonna buy one probably this week. There's so many, and I want to get a nice one that's gonna last.
Yeah, we want it to be reliable, but not overpriced either. We've already spent a lot of money this year on ice fishing.
We did. As you saw in some of the videos, that Sarah and I did get our deer this year, so we're just not out here ice fishing. We do it all year round.
Yeah.
We both got into the crossbow
Love
hunting.
the crossbow.
That was fun. That was it was an expensive tool to use, but it was well worth it. It's opened our hunting season tremendously.
Yeah, I really like that. Be able to start earlier.
I was watching these kids over here on the four-wheel. They've been out here doing cookies this morning.
Yeah, it's so slow. Everyone's out messing around.
We were out fishing a month ago too, and there was a kid on a little 120 snowmobile. He was just out there all morning doing cookies. Well, that afternoon, Dad was pulling the snowmobile off because I think the kid blew it up. We did purchase this last year, and it's been a game changer, this snowmobile. We did have an older snowmobile, but we was just so worried about it breaking down out middle of nowhere. You know, some places you get 12, 13, 14 miles in, and you break down, it's a long walk. You might not get cell phone service or somebody to come help you, so we wanted to buy something more dependable.
Exactly. Dang.
Kyle, that pizza must be getting cold.
Yeah, really. We're getting hungry. Yeah, I think pretty soon I'll go around and look at all those and
jig the traps.
yeah, at least that. Sometimes just moving it gets it moving, but
sometimes taking a snowmobile and just driving around them.
Yeah.
It will, you know, if there's anything underneath the ice, you know, there is a lot of ice right now, so it's gonna hold the sound. But usually I like to drive around and see if it will stir up something.
Sometimes, especially with togue, that tends to work. Because they're pretty aggressive.
So Bert's just got the new AR crossbow gun.
Oh, cool.
That sounds like a fun. It goes down in the barrel. We got the Raven.
Huh.
And, you know, crossbows, you can go from, you know, understand, you go for $500 all the way up to $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
Take CO2. Huh. I'd like to see that. Send us a picture.
That's interesting. And if you haven't, we do have a Facebook page.
We do.
It's Carrie's Maine Outdoor Adventures. That's right.
Yeah.
I changed it because there's multiple Maine Outdoor Adventures.
And Carrie's is C-A-R-Y-S.
Yeah. 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 I haven't been posting a lot on that. That's something I just decided I got to get back to posting on it. But give you updates there, and then if you want to send us a message, you can do that there.
Yes, and we'll put some content on there.
Yeah, I got to get back to doing that.
It just, we both have full-time jobs, so we do this. It takes a lot more. It's Sarah, she does all the editing, all the stuff, and now we got a laptop, a new laptop, so now we want to put it from the laptop, from the phone, or from the GoPro, because we have a GoPro too.
Right.
But we want to figure out how we can plug it in to upload everything.
Oh, that'd be so much better than editing all the videos on my tiny phone screen. Have an actual computer screen in front of me.
Thank you, Aaron. Do you, Aaron, are you a guide? Do you do any guiding, or just like what Sarah and I are, just kind of happy to be out in the Maine woods, and we go into like Portland or go into Auburn, like, get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
I don't want to be here.
I've had my share of exploring cities. I don't really want to do that much anymore.
Like I said, I've met some of the nicest people out camping during the summer in the North Maine woods. I'm more of a social butterfly.
He disappears and I'm like, where is he? Oh, I just made new friends. Okay.
One night we was out camping, and I went by a campsite, and the guy's like, hey, you know, walk by, and then I walked by the third time. They get over here. You're gonna have a cold beer with me. Well, we started talking. Well, he was a cop out of Massachusetts, and his buddy's a lawyer. So we sat there around the fire, had some cold beverages, and
he didn't come back, and I thought he was dead. No, I seriously did. I was like, well, nothing I can do right now at like 1 a.m. Just gonna have to wait until morning, and then he meandered back at like 2.
Yeah. Some of our stories, and it's just, we have a lot, and I think, let us know, because we'd like to get on here and tell about some of our stories, and just do like a night of the North Maine woods. And
yeah, I can't wait to get back up there.
Hopefully we'll get up there, and I think we're gonna try May.
Yeah, usually we like to go in May before Memorial Weekend.
Yeah,
because then it just gets packed, and then the water starts to get warmer.
Where the black flies.
Oh yeah, I gotta go when the black flies are the worst.
A size of hummingbirds, and the mosquitoes are like the size of a black crow. And
last time we went for a week, it was so cold. It was in the 30s. And then we had a day when it was 90 and we went into a town for ice cream. That was kind of ridiculous weather that week.
Aaron says if you want to give him some money, he'd be more than happy to take us out. We're just like you. We like to take people out, see the smile on their face.
Yeah.
It's like my niece. I told her, I said, I'll take you out hunting this year, and I'll let you shoot a deer. But if you don't go, and I see a deer, I'm gonna shoot one. And that's what happened this year. She laughed, and not even 20 minutes later, one came out. She goes, Uncle. I'm like, what? I said, I can't give up an opportunity.
Hunting takes a lot of time. Just time and patience.
Aaron's like,
all right.
that wind is definitely.
Oh yeah, it's getting a lot worse.
It is getting a little worse.
Would have been nice if the derby was yesterday.
Oh,
it was beautiful
it was
yesterday,
beautiful.
And warm, and not much wind, and there was a storm coming in. Oh well.
Yeah. Well, keep on.
Holy cow. I think some people are racing around here.
Four-wheel races 101. Well, here comes another one.
Want to catch up with them?
Little Evil Knievel coming.
Do you want to take the camera around walk it around a little bit or something? It's up to you. Yeah, if you don't want it, it's just a suggestion.
What we'll do is maybe we'll go live before we leave again.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Go live and.
Yeah, I think we got to get in the truck and warm up for a little bit.
Yeah.
And if it's this slow, we brought cribbage.
We did. Usually we do. We brought the shack, but it's a lot to put it up, tie it down, and.
Yeah, we'd really have to tie it down today.
Get the heat going, and.
Yeah, it's just more comfortable. Rare occasion we could bring a truck out.
We will, Aaron. We'll look you up. Definitely. If we get up that way, we'll send you a message and hook up. And what's the one going up there? What's the other one that I want to do? Amber Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I already said.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Pemadum Cook Chain of Lakes.
I'd love to get on that. There's some nice salmon in there.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of salmon in there. If I recall.
All right, guys, we'll get back to you live in a little bit.
Thank you for watching.
And yes, thank you.